Which one do you want to let in? Which black animal? Oh, you can.
Do you want to let them in?
No, don't.
Yeah, hold on. Let's put the baby away first.
I need to pick him up.
Oh, he's getting a drink first.
Oh, goodness. Are you a little Emmett?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you the poll. I've been watching it closely. Lydia really wants Emmett.
Emmett. Don't fit him so well.
It's Jasper.
No.
Jasper's cute.
Jasper is cute.
Dang it.
That's
He's a
okay.
very deadly vampire.
Yes. Gosh.
I guess it's okay.
How much are you gonna eat?
Oh my goodness.
Ugh. There we go. Little bit of hay to nibble on. Okay. It's your first time. Okay, it's our first time separating baby from mama. So we put little Jasper. I like Jasper, I think that's cute. We're gonna put little Jasper in here in this cage tonight, just for about 10 to 12 hours. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna get up and we're gonna milk Hazel out and leave a little bit for her baby, but we're gonna milk her out for her first time since she's delivered. So it'll be interesting to see how much she has.
Yeah, it will be.
Poor little guy, I always feel bad when they separate. I don't think they drink a ton at night. They drink in the morning though, before I come out and see her, so.
Mom will be right here. Right there next to you.
Yeah. They do better when we put them like this.
Yeah.
In the past, when we put them in the other pens, they just cry and cry.
Oh, yeah, they have to see each other, lay by each other.
And baby has some water and a tiny bit of grain and some alfalfa. You'll be safe. All right. Good night.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old.
Salem, are you ready? Let's go. Well, it's the next morning. I got up a little bit earlier than normal so I could milk Hazel and put her back with the baby as soon as possible because I know that he's hungry. Salem, wait. Did you climb on top of the cage? Yeah? Oh my goodness, goat. I know you want to get to him, but that's crazy. How are you gonna get down? Oh, good job. Come on, let's milk you real fast. Okay, let's take the first look at this udder. It's okay, looking okay. Oh, she's pretty full.
Yeah.
She's pretty full. So goats have this cool thing where they hold back their milk for their babies. They have sort of like a reflex. I'm gonna stop about right here, right when she starts to hold back. I could punch her down, like sort of massage the udder and push on it like a baby would and make her let down more, but I'm just gonna let him have the rest. There's one last squirt. Okay, Hazel, let's go back to baby. Hurry, hurry, run. She really wants to feed her baby this morning. Want to feed him? Okay, come on. There you go. Run! Let's go let him out. Yeah, he's right in here. Oh, there he is. Come on, come and eat. Come on.
There he is.
There's Mom. Now don't forget, there's Mom right there. Buddy, how come you can't find your mama? She's right here. See? There you go.
There we go.
You found it.
That is good.
That's good, nice warm milk. Oh, there's some on the other side. See, there's one on that side.
Make sure it's her baby.
Yeah, it's the same baby. There's no other babies here.
Same butt. Smells the same. Tastes the same.
So now the baby will have access to mom all day, and he'll get to just have as much as he wants today. And then tonight we lock them up again. And then when they hit about 8 weeks is when they get weaned, to 8 to 10 weeks. When does have just one baby, this is a really good way to make sure that her milk stays up. Otherwise, just feeding one, her milk's gonna be pretty low. Good, he's eating from both sides, that's good. He didn't cry. Didn't hear him hardly at all.
Yeah.
Okay, time to play.
Come on.
He's all milk drunk now. Come on, it's time to play. He loves this mountain. He loves jumping off it. He does these big jumps. You're such a big boy now. And in case you're wondering, yep, he's still pulled. He still doesn't have any horns, so that's good. We made a good guess, guys.
We should combine names like Renesmee.
Yeah.
Jasper and Emmett. Jasmet.
No. Look at that beautiful stance.
Hey, look.
He's going pee right now, so that's how he stands when he goes pee. You look so good. Now he's gonna get really silly with his hops. He loves when Salem's in here. He doesn't have a sibling.
Oh yeah.
He tries to play with Salem. Ooh. Salem's got a sniff too.
Our milk smells good. This video is sponsored by Bespoke. Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering awesome boxes of top shelf goods from under the radar brands. 90% of the products in Bespoke Post boxes come from small businesses, many of which are based right here in the US. The knife in the Terra box is made by Bare Bones, based in Salt Lake City. You only pay for what you want. You'll get a box assigned to you each month based on the quiz you take when signing up. And before it's shipped, you'll get a preview of what comes inside, and you can decide if you'd like to keep that one, or swap it for a different box, or skip the month entirely for absolutely no charge. You only pay for what you want. Plus, the box lineup changes every month. This is the carnivore box. Oh man. And the American barbecue rub. This is the pop kit. Look at all these flavors of popcorn. Cooking oil, special silicone corn popper. This is the garden kit. A nice garden knife. And a base light, grooming, detox scrub bar. That's nice and sharp. So try Bespoke today and you'll get 20% off your first box. Just click the link in the description and enter WEEDUM20 in the checkout code. Or go to bspk.me/WEEDUM20.
Okay, let's see how much Hazel produced in the last 12 hours. Looks like about 2 cups. It's really early in her lactation, so I'm sure it's gonna go up as she gets further along. So a question we keep getting asked is, will we keep this buckling? And if we decide to have him go to a new home, will he go as a buckling or a wether? First off, no, we're not gonna keep this buckling. We already have 2 amazing bucks with great genetics that we wanna really utilize in the next couple years on the farm. We wanna focus on that and not necessarily have another buck. That's a little bit excessive. So second, when deciding whether to keep a little buckling as a sire to go on and produce lots of babies, or as a wether, which is just a castrated pet, we have to look at his genetics. So on his dad's side, his sire is Zorro, and Zorro has some great genetics for body structure as well as good udders and milking stars. His mama, or what we call dam, is Hazel, and she doesn't have as much in her pedigree to show that she comes from really good lines, but she looks pretty good. It's kind of fun to assess a goat that I didn't raise because it's nice to see the different body structure that she has. One of my favorite things about Hazel is her uphill carriage. So she has really high withers right here, which makes her have that really desirable dairy body structure. She's also very sharp looking, you know, she doesn't have any, like her elbows don't stick out far, her shoulders don't stick out far, everything is nice and tight, and she's also super level. This rump angle is a little bit steep right now, but it'll improve once we get further away from the kidding date. And the last thing, which is probably the most important, is she's pretty narrow of a doe. So she doesn't have a lot of width to her, which kind of explains why her udder is not as big as Fern, who is nice and wide. Now her udder is going to improve over the next few weeks until we hit peak production at about 6 to 8 weeks. That's when we can really assess the full capacity of her udder and how much she can produce. One thing I noticed about Hazel is she has sort of weak udder attachments both in the rear and the fore udder, which is a big negative because what that means is that if she's already having those weak attachments now as a 3-year-old, she's likely to have it get worse as she gets older, and eventually what happens is the udder will drag on the floor, be prone to infection, and get nicked or, you know, injured. So you always want a doe that has a nice high and tight udder because that means that they have a healthier mammary system. So looking at all of that, she has some good body structure traits, but not so great udder traits. And so for that reason, we don't make the choice to continue and have him stay a buckling. He will be designated as a pet. It's kind of confusing because you look at Zorro, his sire, and you say, wow, he has such great genetics, he's polled. You should definitely keep him as a buck. But really you should only keep the best of the best as the bucks, because bucks have the potential to sire so many babies, and he has a bigger probability of throwing babies that have udders like Hazel than having udders like Zorro's mom. So I've recently been learning all about different body structure traits. I call it body conformation, and all about the different things that we want to focus on to improve when it comes to making the breed better. I think Hazel is a great family milker. I think that she is going to produce more milk as we get further along, and I think this little buckling is going to make a great pet. He definitely has some good genetics, just not like the best for when it comes to keeping him as a sire to breed and produce lots and lots of babies. Now, if Hazel would have had a doeling, I might have considered keeping her, because with a doeling, you can raise that doeling up, breed it, and see how the udder is. Whereas with a buck, you have to raise him up, breed him, raise his offspring up, and then see what the udder looks like. So it's almost like a generation later before you can really tell if a buck has the good genetics that you were hoping for. And that's why, because it takes so much time, we wait and we make sure that we have 2 strong lines, both from the dam and the sire, before we produce a buck and sell it as a potential sire to somebody. So hopefully that makes sense. It's a little bit confusing, but there's all these just little tiny traits that make a goat healthier in the long run and have a longer life. And all these little things, from the way that their shoulders are shaped to the way that their udder is shaped, is going to determine whether that goat is going to have a long healthy life or whether it's going to start having little issues like arthritis or injury to their udder later in life. So that's what we're going for. But you are such a good mama. Such a good mama. She just takes care of that baby like nothing else. She does not get tired of it at all. Well guys, it's a chilly 75 degrees today. And you know how happy that makes us, because we suffered through a whole summer of over 100-degree heat. So guys, today, since it's October and since it's cool, we're gonna make a really great hearty chili and some of the best cornbread I've ever had. It's funny to learn about other people's traditions in their home, because for us, I always associate Halloween season with chili. So today, of course, to start it off with dicing an onion and a few cloves of garlic. Once we get the onions and the garlic sauteed, and then we add a bunch of our spices and get those cooked just a little bit, it's time to brown the meat. So we'll get that nice and cooked, and then we're gonna head to our pantry because I've got 2 garden goods waiting for us. One is butternut squash that we grew over a year ago that's still in the pantry and still doing great. And then a couple jars of tomatoes that we canned back in July. We'll get that butternut squash sliced up and roasted, and then we'll add the tomatoes, a can of black beans, a can of green chilies, and a bunch of broth. And guys, guess what? In today's cornbread, we've got to pull out the honey bucket. To be honest, we haven't been eating a lot of sweets lately, so this thing is still pretty full. And I know I could transfer it to another container, but it's just so fun to dip into this huge bucket of honey. So we'll start with the honey, add a couple fresh eggs from the chickens this morning, that little bit of milk from Hazel, and whisk it all up. In another bowl, we'll combine the flour and the cornmeal, along with some baking powder and salt. Once that's all blended, we just mix the two and add, yes, a whole stick of melted butter. We're going all out tonight. It's all about comfort. We'll mix that, making sure not to overmix. And in they go in the muffin pan. Oh, these were so perfect. Now this is more of a sweet cornbread, so if you don't like the sweet side, you're not gonna be able to eat these. But if you want them to taste definitely more cake-like, do it. Make these. We'll fill up a bowl of that and grab a warm muffin and enjoy the beautiful fall weather. Willow, is this your collar that you wrecked? Did you wreck this? Yes. Luna, is this your collar that you wrecked? Well, as you guys know, my endless quest for good goat collars has been a struggle. But finally, I think I found good ones. These are silicone collars, and they're supposed to be really good about not wearing down. Right, Kevin? Mm-hmm. Now we just have to figure out who gets which color. Okay, there's one for Big Luna on the very top because it's the biggest one. Yeah. Okay. That one will be Luna's. She's ready.
Hey,
you ready,
Luna?
Ready for her makeover. Okay, Luna, we did it.
Yeah!
Oh, look, she's wagging her tail.
Aww.
She's so happy. So which one should Tilly do? Which one matches you the best, Tilly? I don't know. Let's take this off.
I think blue.
Yeah, blue's her color for sure.
Blue is your color, Tilly. Promise.
Luna wants another collar.
Luna, you already have a collar.
I already got one. Okay, Tilly, you look good.
Okay, Tatum.
All right, which one's Tatum's color? I feel like Tatum might be red.
Let her smell it. She wants to smell which one she wants.
No, she can't pick.
Okay, good job. Oh,
Nice.
you look so pretty.
That looks good. What do you think?
You happy with that?
She doesn't
You have no reaction.
Okay.
Willow!
I got this. Wait, Willow.
Stay here! Stay here!
I got this color just for you. It looks so good.
She
you?
does not like collars.
You look so
That
good.
does look good.
You're a regular blue, okay? Whoops, stay here. You used to be yellow, no longer. You are blue.
Just like your mom.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Yes?
definitely.
Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh, this is perfect for the Princess Daphne.
Oh, yeah.
See, look, they're always together. That's why they had to have the right colors.
3 collars.
See, Tatum, Tilly, and Tefern. Good job. Ooh, that's a good collar for him. Okay, I'll do leaves and you do it. You get it around Zorro's neck.
Okay.
Look, leaves. Look, lots of leaves. Yum, yum, yum.
That is sneaky.
Look, you've got all these leaves. Look how many leaves I got you. So many. Yay, new collars for the boys.
Nice.
There's all the old collars. these ones are definitely gonna work, right?
Thanks for watching the video today, guys. If you want to watch some of our favorite goat births, click right here.